Jenny, why don't you tell us about your journey as an entrepreneur and some of what you're doing today at Techstars?
Oh, wow. How long do I have now? I've been an entrepreneur since I was maybe 27. First-time mother, had a 4-month-old and decided it was a good idea to start a company, and my husband thought I was crazy. But I started out in college as an applied math major, and my mother is eternally disappointed because she can't imagine what you would do with math. Parents used to say to me all the time, "What are you going to do with that?" I was like, "Oh, more than you're going to do with your degree in Middle Eastern history." But I always found that I was often the only woman in the room in my math classes. I went to Union College in the first 10 years of Union being allowing women to go there. So it was 70% men when I was there, so there were no women in the math classes. And I think that it's just something I always was used to and never really paid much attention to. So, but started my first company when I was 27, sold it when I was in my 30s, and have been doing lots of different things since then. Worked in venture capital for a little bit as an EIR, and left venture capital after 9/11 because I thought maybe I didn't want to run back and raise the next $1 million, and bought a bookstore and a coffee shop and did that for about 8 years.
Where?
In Greenwich, Connecticut. Greenwich, Connecticut can afford a small local bookstore.
On Elm Street.
No, it was before Elm Street. I helped start that bookstore too. And then due to a divorce and lots of issues, I really had to go back to work. Had a divorce that wiped out all of the money that I made in selling my company, and had to go back to work. So went back into the world of tech. I never thought that I could work for anyone after having been a CEO and owner of my own business, but found out that I really love to be in service to entrepreneurs who are growing and learning, and ended up at MakerBot, my third job. After that, when we just closed a $10 million round with a foundry group, and ended up selling it 18 months later for $600 million, $400 million sale with a $200 million earnout. I told my mother that it was the second biggest deal in New York that year, and she said, "Yeah, what was the first?"
What was the first?
I don't know. My mother's never sure that I've had a real job, and she, often questions me, "Are you going to get a real job? Like, when are you going to do that?" I really do have a real job. So, I'm now the COO at Techstars, and Techstars is the worldwide network that helps entrepreneurs succeed. And we are very focused on growing the entrepreneurial ecosystem around the world and making sure that everyone has an opportunity to do what they want to do.
Great. Thank you.